Hello everyone, welcome to this SAP Cloud Platform Community Days session. Topic of this session is Enterprise Support Advisory Council Program, in short ESAC, and the value proposition made for enterprise support customers on business technology platform and integration topics. Speakers of the day, myself, Christophe Bernard, and my colleague, Robert Kelly. We are both ESAC project leads, and we belong to the Lifetime Customer Experience Organization. I will start by mentioning that our program includes many different topic areas on top of business technology platform, and as you may see on the screen, digital core for the transition to S4, cloud solutions, but also analytics solution, and different topics under the enterprise support cross topics topic area. To focus on business technology platform, I will simply say that this is the new flagship to regroup key technology markets on intelligent technologies, analytics, database, data management, application development, and integration. For the sake of understanding, we have isolated the integration topic and the business technology platform topic in order to give you more clarity on the proposition we are making for you. Let's focus on BTP first. We got 6 work streams with a 7th being planned. I will go more in details on this value proposition in the slides to come. At the moment, just consider that those topics will be in scope for the presentation. And then my colleague Robert will focus on integration solutions and will present you the 4 work streams you see in the screen. This will again be in the next slides. First of all, I'd like to share the program overview and highlights with you, making sure that you understand the program, why we do this, and what is inside. ESAC is one of the strategic programs for enterprise support. We are using this as a vehicle to drive innovation within our customers and also to innovate in our own portfolio of enterprise support services. For that, we constantly look towards early adopter customers, and I mean customers eager to get engaged individually with us, with SAP experts on innovative topics. And these topics are usually around new technologies. Like today, we will discuss a lot about SAP Cloud Platform. They are about new content. If we have to pilot a new remote service, that will be the case for the integration topic area, or new tool if we want to leverage the adoption of a new tool that will help on a specific subtopic. Whenever we engage with a new customer, we are also looking for proactive communication with direct feedback on the way we support you, on the topic we choose, and also whenever we reach a successful achievement, we are looking for the ability to communicate on that. And this could be via a written reference, via a video, or via any kind of remote or local events. Now, considering the methodology that we use, there are a couple of things to consider. We have what we call the homework-based approach. Whatever the topic is, we have already prepared a learning track for you. This is based on empowerment calls, on homeworks, and also on troubleshootings whenever we need it. And all the homeworks sit in between the calls. So, for instance, if you work on prototyping a chatbot, we follow you with the learning material, but you are the one who realizes. And this is the big distinction between us and some consulting services, and this is also why we are looking for co-innovation customers to work with. Our value proposal is to train your team, is to train yourselves with our expertise. Our experts, they may come from the support or from the consulting area, but they will always stick to our method, and meanwhile, they will get as much as possible in the details with you in coordination with project management, in coordination with the sales team if it's required, and we will make sure that you are not left alone in your own plans and you have at hand all the right information to make the right decisions. Also, and you can see this on the screen, all our engagements, they are supported by the Discovery Center platform, which is the central base for learning in Cloud Platform, and I will make a demo for you in a moment. In a nutshell, the key aspects to consider. This program is free of charge. for all customers with Enterprise Support Contract on-premise or Enterprise Support Cloud Edition, which is, as you may know, the baseline whenever you subscribe to a cloud solution with SAP and to a technical service of the SAP Cloud Platform. Also, and I already said it, but we always encourage you to provide testimonies and reference assets for us whenever possible, because this is one of our goals, to sustain this program year after year. Important to mention, we are not a volume-ready program, and therefore we have a limited number of seats. It means that the first customer coming are the first customers served, and based on the pipeline, we may onboard you directly or make you wait for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Finally, we are not a static program, so all the topic areas, all the work streams that you see on the screen, they are subject to change, and they will change during the year, and the next year we will also come with new proposals, because as long as we co-innovate, as long as we are piloting, we are creating content, we are pushing this content to the Enterprise Support community, and then we come back using again the advisory council with new work streams and with new topic areas. Now let's get back to the work streams for the business technology platform. As I mentioned, we got 6 work streams already running and a 7th being developed and planned to be released by September latest. And this 7th is particular because we are piloting a new remote service called Journey Check. And this is basically an early assessment to evaluate your readiness on a particular topic. So in that context, the topic is of choice because we address the migration from Neo to Cloud Foundry, and we all know that Cloud Foundry is not the new industry standard for platform as a service. And all technical services from SAP perspective, they are being released to the Cloud Foundry. So it's rather a strategical decision on your side to decide why you should move, and also the when and the how. And this is basically what this pilot service is addressing, giving you an early assessment of your readiness to move with key considerations and recommendations you will have to take into account down this migration journey. Now, the workstream number 2 to the workstream number 6, they all share the same DNA in the sense that you don't have to come up with your own subscriptions. You can basically use a trial version of it, or we can give you a tenant based on the topic, and we will support you until you reach your proof of concept completion. This could be on a generic use case we provide you if you don't have a specific idea in mind, or we can work on a specific use case, and we can even help you identifying your own use case. So this pattern is valid for Workstream 2, conversational AI. So you build your bots from SAP on an SAP system, and it could be an FAQ bot, it could be a dispatcher bot, or whatever bots that you need for your business to business, business to employee, or business to consumers interactions. Workstream number 3, business document processing. Here we are talking about one of the SAP AI business services that have been recently released, and business document processing is a ready-to-consume service in SAP Cloud Platform that will read the unstructured documents like a PDF and will transform the information into structured data ready to be integrated down to your SAP processes. Workstream number 4, intelligent robotic process automation. As you know, this is the integrated tool that SAP has to automate all the tasks that you don't want your end users to do. And this could be for multiple reasons. It could be because of repetitive tasks of a low value. It could be because of a high error rates when it gets to human factors. So you may have a lot of considerations in order to use intelligent RPA. You can come up with your completely specific use case. You can pick and choose a use case from the use case library SAP is hosting, or we can simply provide you with standard use case if you have no other idea. Then workstream number 5, predictive maintenance and service, Cloud Edition. Here we are working on our own tenant because PDMS is a specific application lying on top of SCP. And we will help you setting up the PDMS. This could be from your real sensors if you have the hardware in place, or it could be a simulation if that's not in place. So we'll just ingest some data and we will focus on the application layer itself. So really the interest is to test the predictive and the prescriptive capabilities of PDMS coupled with the machine learning. And finally, the Workstreams 6, the edge service, is whenever you need to process data on the edge. So it could be for use cases with low to no network, or use cases that require a lot of calculation power locally, or if you have a lot of data with near to real-time data analysis requirements. And I shall basically finish with the first stream, in that case, last but not least at all, which is the S4HANA extension with SAP Cloud Platform. Here we are targeting customers with S4HANA Cloud or S4HANA in premises. And this one is a bit different because we will require you to have the S4HANA system available. So it could be the test tenants if you are running Cloud Edition, or it could be a test system on your own premises. This is mandatory, and the value proposition here is to learn from given examples how the side-by-side extension are built and managed with the cloud platform. So this workstream is mostly targeting administrative users rather than pure developers, in the sense that you will not develop your own and specific application, but you will learn from pre-built application, and you will learn from those examples before reusing these learnings on your own application. This is it for the 7 workstreams. I will now move to this slide that is, let's say, a view from the inside. In that case, for PDMS, showing you how the execution program looks like. So always the onboarding and closure phase are always the same. We make sure that your expectation and what we deliver fit, of course. And finally, as we check those criteria for success, we complete the program and we make sure that the initial expectations were correctly achieved. We wrap up with you whenever it's possible. We work on the testimony. Here you see the execution model is based on 4 sessions. 4 sessions with 4 or more packages. So the completion of the 4th session brings you to the POC completion, meaning that you get at end a working prototype to show to your business before taking any meaningful decision. And this is really the goal in this kind of POC support workstreams, making sure that you can use the features and you can implement at full extent, and you have something to show to your business. And then will be your decision to adopt or not to adopt. This is it for the business technology platform. I'm now handing over to Robert for the integration side. Thank you.
Thanks, Christoph. Hello from my side. My name is Robert Kelly. I am the project lead for the Integration and Solutions area of the SAP Enterprise Support Advisory Council Program 2020. In our area, we have 4 work streams: third-party integration using SAP Cloud Platform Open Connectors, cloud-to-cloud integration for integration between SAP SuccessFactors and SAP Fieldglass, SAP Marketing Cloud Integration, and Cloud Interface Management. I will explain these 4 work streams in more detail now. The first 3 work streams, third-party integration using SAP Cloud Platform Open Connectors, integration between SuccessFactors and Fieldglass, and Marketing Cloud Integration, work in quite a similar way. In the first instance, we want to spend the first part of our engagement to help customers increase their knowledge in SAP Cloud Platform integration. We do this by providing 3 engagement sessions to provide advanced integration content in SAP Cloud Platform integration. In the first engagement session, we provide content to help customers safeguard SAP Cloud Platform integration with best practices, housekeeping information, and some latest functionality. In the second engagement section, we go into security for SAP Cloud Platform integration in detail. And in the third session, we provide information on the monitoring capabilities of SAP Cloud Platform Integration, and we also provide information on the monitoring capabilities of SAP Cloud Platform Integration provided by SAP Solution Manager. In the second part of our engagement, we then provide specific content for that particular workstream. So for SAP Cloud Platform Open Connectors, we provide an introductory overview session, and then we provide a specific section to provide guidance to support a particular third-party integration scenario. And at the moment, the scenario we have chosen is for integration with Microsoft SharePoint. So in the detailed session, we provide information on how customers can use SAP Cloud Platform Integration and SAP Cloud Platform Open Connectors to integrate with Microsoft SharePoint. In the SAP SuccessFactors to Fieldglass workstream, we provide firstly information on Fieldglass and Fieldglass integration options, and then we go into more detail on the integration between SAP SuccessFactors and SAP Fieldglass. For SAP Marketing Cloud, we provide additional content on the integration between SAP Marketing Cloud and SAP Sales and Service Cloud, or SAP Marketing Cloud and SAP Qualtrics for survey data as needed. Before Workstream Cloud Interface Management is treated a little differently. This is for customers that have productive integration scenarios with SAP Cloud Platform Integration and have performance issues with their interfaces, be it throughput or errors or slow response times. And through our workstream, we support a pilot continuous quality check service to realize and return customers on their investment in cloud platform integration by allowing customers to have up to 3 interfaces analyzed remotely by SAP. So in the service, the customer will complete a questionnaire that identifies the interfaces to be analyzed in the service. Then when the service is scheduled, the customer will support the COE colleague who is delivering the service to trigger the integration scenarios. SAP colleagues will trace the scenarios and then perform their analysis, and the outcome is provided in a service report with recommendations for the interfaces in scope for the service. At present, we have recently successfully piloted it for SuccessFactors integration scenarios, and we're continuing to focus on other cloud solutions, including SAP Customer Experience Solutions, and are providing content at present for SAP Ariba as well. And we expect to pilot SAP Ariba later in this year. Just to provide information on a project view for a particular engagement. So if a customer is interested in the SAP Cloud Platform Open Connectors workstream, we would have an onboarding call to onboard the customer to the workstream. We would confirm and clarify the scope of the workstream and ensure that it is suitable for the customer's needs. And then we would move into the program execution stage. So we would provide engagement sessions, as we mentioned, on SAP Cloud Platform integration best practices, security in detail, monitoring in detail. In this case, for Open Connectors, we would focus on the overview introductory session to Open Connectors first, and then specific guidance for a particular third-party integration scenario using SAP Cloud Platform Open Connectors, which is for, in our instance, Microsoft SharePoint. All the homework packages that are provided after the engagement sessions are there to support and consolidate the learning that has been provided in the engagement sessions. After the program completes, we will provide a wrap-up call and we will look to get a customer testimony if suitable, and we will take the feedback and lessons learned to look to provide additional content that would support the wider SAP customer base. So just to recap, within the integrations solutions area, we have 4 work streams: third-party integration using SAP Cloud Platform Open Connectors, SuccessFactors to Fieldglass integration, SAP Marketing Cloud integration, and Cloud Interface Management for productive integration scenarios where customers have performance issues. If you have customers that you may think are suitable for the service, please reach out to us at esac@sap.com, or you can contact myself directly. Thank you, and I'll now move to the next section.
Thank you very much, Robert. I will now finish this presentation with the next steps on how you may find more information on the program. So simply Googling SAP ESAC, and that will be the first answer. This is the official page on the SAP portal. And this is where you may, for instance, access to the big kickoff call we were doing in March, explaining the program. This is also where you will find what we do, why we do this. You have the overall ESAC presentation. Also, you got an access on our YouTube channel. And in the YouTube channel, you will see that for every workstream, we got a 2 to 3 minutes video that will explain what is this workstream and what you will gain out of it. Then keep on scrolling down. You will also check the latest success cases that we were able to perform with customers in 2019. And finally, the next step, how you can get in contact with us. So the email address esac.sap.com, and you may also find us on the Discovery Center. This is what I was presenting in the beginning of the presentation. Again, just type SAP Discovery Center on your favorite browser, and this is the first answer, discovery-center.cloud.sap. This is working with your S user, so you should not have any issues to log on. And once you are logged on, go on the left-hand side and check within the mission. So concept of mission is a learning track to enable you on a specific topic. And ourselves, Advisory Council, we are using the concept of the mission for our own work streams. So go on mission, click on Enterprise Support. And this is where you will see all the missions divided by topic areas. With Digital Core, with the cross topics of Enterprise Support, with Analytics Solutions, Business Technology Platform, Integration, and Cloud Solution. Let's go, for instance, in AI Business Services. You will get some overall information. You will have access to the YouTube channel. You will see who are the stakeholders, what are the related missions. And you may also request access to the mission by clicking on the Request Mission button, exposing your use case or your interest working with us, and we'll make sure that you'll get an answer in the very next days. With this, I am finishing the presentation. So thank you very much for your time, and we wish to welcome you on board as soon as possible. Thank you and goodbye.